I love her enthusiasm. I love her personality, and their staff is amazing. They're gentle, they're kind, they're organic as far as using products that aren't going to harm our bodies. They take care of our minds as well. The explanations for our younger children are so helpful when they're frightened, because dentistry can be frightening when you're little. And Dr. Lisa and her staff seem to be able to explain things in a way that children can understand and mothers can understand and feel safe with. The kids are comfortable, they feel safe, they know that whatever's coming their way, whether pleasant or unpleasant, is explained so they understand it and they're not frightened of it, which is huge. You can't make everything perfect, but you can explain it so a child can understand it. She's positive, she's friendly, she's loving. They touch the children in a loving way and not harsh. About 8 days ago, I've had some tooth pain and I gave a call. It was 1 o'clock on Friday afternoon, and I was unaware that they were closing their office the week after to move to their new place. They had me in the office in an hour and 15 minutes. I drove from Traverse City for an emergency appointment. Turned out I have an abscessed tooth. She put me on antibiotics immediately, and I am headed for a root canal next week, Tuesday. But the fact that she took me in immediately, and this was their last day, the office was crazy, it was come right in. We are here to help you. We're here to serve you. We have a large family, and my husband and I had taken care of 5 children with braces and so forth, and I had kind of neglected some of my tooth care issues. I was a tooth grinder, and I had really ground down all of my teeth, and it was just not, it wasn't physically attractive, and it was becoming uncomfortable. And Dr. Lisa and I, we set up a treatment plan so that we could get crowns on those teeth that were ground down, and using her new system that she had, we were able to complete them all in one day. I knew exactly what was coming. I got to pick my own tooth color, which was really cool, to match my skin, which, what a gift. What a gift. And I have a beautiful smile now, and I feel safe and comfortable with smiling, and that I did it before.
I first learned of Dr. Siddall from friends here in Omena. Went to her office and had an evaluation, and was pleased with her state-of-the-art approach to dentistry. I told Dr. Siddall I had brought my records with me, and she evaluated them and said that I did have some issues with my gums. I had had surgery in San Diego where it was a deep pocket surgery for the whole mouth. And they did it. It was very painful, obviously, and took a long time to recover. After I learned that the doctor in San Diego said that possibly need more surgery after a year and a half, which was shocking to me. She said, well, that's not how we treat that initially here in our practice. And I was amazed. There was a light of hope. With that, I went on 2 weeks of antibiotics, and lo and behold, the next time they did the examination, my gums were normal, and we had avoided a costly surgery again, and the pain that goes with it, and the inconvenience and discomfort were all done away with in one fell swoop. And it was all because of Dr. Siddall's knowledge. I think a lot of it is because of her youth and having more recent education. It certainly is good to have a doctor or have a dentist that is aware of all the latest technologies and procedures.
Lisa has done just about everything you can do in a mouth for me. I've had all new crowns in the front, the bottom, and the back on one side. All new crowns here, and the result is teeth that are better than what my natural teeth that I was born with. Because in the process of fixing a lot of problems, I had brushed my teeth too hard for years, and the roots of my teeth were actually showing. In addition to solving that problem, she straightened all my teeth, and they just looked much better to me, and they look much better to my wife, who is the final judge in our family than what I started out with.
She's a gem, and I have to say that that office is wonderful. I love the fact that they're quiet. There's not a whole lot of talking going on when you're in the chair or anything. You know, they're not asking you questions and expecting you to answer with your mouth full of equipment. And the whole office is just relaxed. And I've gone to a lot of dentists through my lifetime, and I've never been in an office that's that relaxing to be in.